What's going on, guys, and welcome to the second episode of Seasons. Yes, my online series I'm currently running. The first episode went down relatively well, so thank you very much for all the support on that one. And yeah, I thought I'd continue with the series, see what we can do. And in today's episode, we have the chance to clinch the Division 10 title with just 3 points, which, let's be honest, we should do. Of course, I did say in the first episode, these divisions, I don't like to be boastful. I don't like to talk down opponents and the caliber of the opponents I'm facing right now, but you know, this division's a little bit too easy for me, so I'm hoping to get out of it as soon as possible, and hopefully we can do so in this episode while clinching the Division 10 title. As you can see, the first team I'm using is Argentina. That's because we faced them in the last episode, and so far what we're doing right now is just facing, being the team that the opposition were in the last game, if that makes sense. So for this game we're Argentina, and we come against Manchester City for the first game of today's episode. And also as well, if you guys could leave a comment, tell me what you think about the thumbnails for this series as well. As you might be able to tell, I've started to use a new picture for each different episode, and my friend and GFX designer, Money GFX, designed a template for me, and I'm just basically using a completely new picture for each single episode. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. It's the first time I've done something like this. I think it looks quite good, and let me know what you guys think. My GFX designer, Leon, really cool guy, a friend of mine as well. He's also running a podcast right now. It's like a football chat show. It's really enjoyable. I'll actually leave a link to their channel in the description if you want to check it out, because I know you guys love your football, and it's a really awesome show. Well worth listening to if you are a fan of football chat shows. And I also might be in an episode as well in the future, so that might be something to look forward to. But anyway, yeah, check it out. There's a link in the description. And again, thank you to Leon for designing the thumbnail for me. Anyway, in today's episode, of course, the first game is Argentina against Manchester City, and we did take the lead with a lovely volley from Lionel Messi. But in this game I was playing against sort of two people in one, so I was playing against a guy and another guy as well, so two opponents at once. And to be honest, I was doing okay, but my opponents I should say, were really strong and looked very threatening. They hit the bar twice in this game. I did manage to make it 2-0 in the 40th minute through the new Manchester United man, Di Maria. Very nice finish after a nice Berber spin got him inside. That made it 2-0. And these guys, they were actually really decent. They were good players. They were very hard to stop on offense. But just like the first three opponents I faced, their attacks were good, but their defense wasn't the best. And from kickoff, they gave the ball away. I went through a Messi, rounded the goalkeeper Caballero with a heel-to-heel flick, who for some reason isn't in Argentina's squad. And I then chipped the ball into the open goal. So that made it 3-0. And as I said, their defense wasn't really the best. On offense, and when they were going on attacks, they actually looked quite strong. But defensively, they were relatively poor. I guess it's kind of hard to coordinate when you're working with someone and you're not controlling all the players yourself, but even so, they were quite poor defensively. They would score a goal on the stroke of half time though. That made it 3-1, and deservedly so in my opinion. I thought they were actually playing quite well, and I felt they deserved to get themselves back in the game at 3-1. But directly from kickoff, I gave the ball to Messi. Messi found Aguero. Aguero tried to run through the heart of the defence, gave it back to Messi, back to Aguero. Great chance for 4-1, and the shot was well saved by Caballero. So it was still 3-1, and that was how the first half finished. And in the second half, I wanted a bright start. I wanted to get myself that fourth goal. And as Mascherano finds Lionel Messi, great chance here as Messi collects the ball and finds Aguero. Good chance for a 1-2. We played the ball forward towards Lionel Messi, and I have literally no idea how I missed this with one of the best players in the world. That was such an easy finish on his stronger left foot, and I somehow put the ball wide. But you know, as I said, I needed to be clinical. I needed to take my chances in this game because my opponents were coming forward at will, looking very strong, and Romero made a good save there to keep me in front with a 2-goal cushion. And on the 62nd minute, another great chance for my opponents. Fernandinho collects the ball and finds Edin Dzeko. Dzeko goes forward, and again, if it wasn't for Romero, I would have been, you know, at least on level terms in this game. My opponents were looking good, very good, but they weren't taking their chances. And in the 72nd minute, Lavezzi got on the ball. I played the ball forward towards Sergio Aguero, down his left-hand side, took on Vincent Kompany, beat him with a Berber spin, then a quick little roulette to beat the last man, Mangala, and a really good finish as well. So a nice little skill goal there, nothing major, just a couple of basic skill moves, and a good finish too by Sergio Aguero. That made it 4-1, and with 17 minutes to go, there was surely no way back for my opponents now, because, you know, they had played well, they just didn't take their chances. So that made Argentina 4, Manchester City 1. And directly from kickoff, you can see my opponents get on the ball, play it backwards towards Vincent Kompany. Kompany plays it through towards Yaya Toure, but they give the ball away here with Toure playing it through towards Dzeko, who's tackled by Perez. Mascherano collects it. We play the ball forward towards Messi, and Messi finds Sergio Aguero. And, well, this was just an absolutely wonderful goal. Definitely goal of the series so far. What a lovely strike by Sergio Aguero. That was his hat-trick in this game, and what a way to get it. Lovely half volley into the top corner, and that made it Argentina 5. Manchester City won. And Aguero is so good, man. Seriously, he's so lethal. The thing is, I've never actually used the guy on FIFA before. I don't think I've ever used him actually at all, because I've never really had the coins to buy him on Ultimate Team, because he's always so expensive, and I've never owned him on career mode, and he is just so good. He really is. And that made it 5-1. That was my sort of Martin Tyler Aguero moment there, and that made it 5-1. And you can see straight after that, well, it was actually in the 82nd minute, I went to make a substitution, went to bring on Lavezzi for Gaitan, and my opponents decided to quit. So kind of frustrating, really. You know, they played well, and a quit just makes them look weaker, if you know what I mean. It makes them look like they've conceded defeat, which, you know, they were going to lose, obviously, but it's still a bit, you know, I don't know. I'm not going to, you know, say anything bad, but I just don't like when people quit, to be honest, when there's still game time to go. But still, yeah, we won the game by 5-1, and that did mean that we are through to Division 9 with the Division 10 title, as you would have seen there, which is great. I mean, I fully expected to get it, but going 4-0 from your first 4 games in Division 10 is very, very nice indeed. And so for the next game, I decided to choose Bayern Munich. Now, the reason being is because, obviously, I've already been Manchester City before. They were the first team I chose, and therefore I thought I'd choose a new team. And I think that's what I'm going to do from now on. You know, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to be the opponent's team for the next game. If I play a team I've already been before, then I'll choose a completely new side. So for this game, of course, as I'd already been City, it was time to choose a new team. I did pick Bayern Munich, and they have got an unbelievably strong squad, of course, we already knew that. And we were coming up against Real Madrid, who apparently a lot of people do tend to use on this season's mode this year. So we took on Real Madrid for the first game in Division 9, and the first chance came to me in the 15th minute as I took the ball around my opponent with Ribery, cross-fielded the ball towards Iron Robin, fake-shotted around Marcelo and shot, but it was a great save by Casillas, and my opponent got the ball away for a corner. And from that corner, we do cross the ball in with David Alaba playing left back. We swing the ball into the centre, looking for the head of Benatia. It's headed away, only as far as Bastian Schweinsteiger. Schweinsteiger finds Benatia. We play a good through ball in towards Mario Götze. And Götze, the World Cup winner, makes it Bayern Munich 1, Real Madrid 0. So, perfect start. Mario Götze getting a goal there, and we won it up 18 minutes in. And great to get a fast start as well. You know, going into a new division, it's always a step up for you. And if you can get a good start to the division with a win under your belt, you feel a lot more confident about your progress in the season, or your, you know, what will be your progress in the season. And to be 1-0 up in the 18th minute gives you a lot of confidence. And in the 19th minute from kickoff, my opponent gave the ball away. I came through with Robert Lewandowski here. Ronaldo chopped round Varane, got a bit lucky as the ball came back to me. I struck the ball with the Polish striker, but it went wide of the post and out for a goal kick. So still 1-0, but I was looking very, very threatening right from the off here. And in the 40th minute, Schweinsteiger finds Mario Götze. He'd already scored 1, but unfortunately Casillas made a good save, and my opponent got the ball away. And that was it for the first half. In the second half, again, we were the ones really looking very threatening. Ribery's strike here was well saved by Casillas, and he managed to get to the rebound as well. And it was still 1-0 to my opponent. We just couldn't seem to get ourselves a second goal, but as Ribery finds Götze here, who scored our goal, really good chance. We played the ball back inside towards the run of Robert Lewandowski, down the left-hand side, cuts inside, crosses the ball in, picks out Iron Robin at the far post. It's a scramble, it comes to Schweinsteiger and answers on a postcard. How did I miss that? Open goal about 10 yards out. No idea how I put the ball over the bar and out for a goal kick. So still 1-0, and I was missing chance after chance in this game. But from that goal kick, we win the ball back here. Frank Ribery collects the ball for us. Really, really good chance. He's got the pace to beat his man down his left-hand side. Really good opportunity for Ribery. He keeps on going. Nice little roulette. Takes it around his man. Then a fake Rabona. And, I mean, how on earth is that not a penalty? Seriously, Ribery gets completely taken down. Should have been a penalty and a straight red card, but nothing was given. I was thinking, is this just going to be my day or not? Because nothing's working out right now. But in the 64th minute, finally, Ribery did get his revenge as he skipped around the last man and smashed it into the bottom corner. So that made it 2-0. He should have been awarded a penalty a minute ago, but now he scores the goal to make it 2-0. And with 26 minutes to go, there's surely no way back for my opponent, who wasn't having the best of games, to be honest. And really, if it wasn't for my poor finishing and Casillas playing very well, I should have been about 4 or 5-0 up at this stage. But in the 79th minute, I played the ball forward towards Robert Lewandowski. He found Mario Götze. He finds Xabi Alonso. Great chance here to make it 3-0. Alonso finds Mario Götze. He bears down on goal. I see the keeper coming out. I took my time, stuttered, put the ball past him and into the back of the net, and that made it 3-0 with 10 minutes and 15 seconds to go. So 3-0 up, and certainly no way back for my opponent now, or so I thought. But well, I may as well tell you what happened straight away. I'm not the best of defenders. I know that. I'm not very good at defending at all, but I don't really know how on earth Ronaldo just blitzed past my defence and scored directly from kickoff. That was unbelievably embarrassing. No idea how that was so easy for my opponent there. It was one of those moments where as soon as Ronaldo scored, I was like, oh man, that's going on YouTube, isn't it? That was so really poor from me defensively. But anyway, in the 90th minute here, my opponent had a corner and we get ourselves forward here after it's cleared away. He brought Casillas up for it. And it's a good ball to Shaqiri, who came off the bench. Well, this is really frustrating. I tried to be skillful and round Casillas, and surely that's a handball, isn't it? Casillas is out of his area, and he clearly uses his hands to stop Shaqiri from coming through, and there's nothing given. So I was like, what, is that not a free kick and surely a red card for Casillas? Obviously not. No idea why, but still 3-1. But as you'll see, the substitutes link up here. Dante flicks the ball onto Shaqiri, and Shaqiri stops the ball, gets around Marcelo, and does get his revenge on Casillas. I thought for sure there should have been a free kick and a red card for the goalkeeper, but instead we did make it 4-1 there. Shaqiri, who did come off the bench minutes before, made it 4-1, and that means that we are going to cruise through to another victory here. The last chance fell there, but Ronaldo's shot went wide, and we do pick up maximum points from the 2 games in today's episode. So we start Division 9 with a very good win. That's now 5-0 my record so far, and things are looking very good at the start. Of course, we should be winning these games. We know that. Obviously, we are at a good enough level to win these games, but it's still very good to go out and perform and score a lot of goals like in today's episode. But as always, guys, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed today's episode of Seasons, then please do leave a like, because it is much appreciated, and of course it really does help my channel out, and only takes a second to click that like button. Also, let me know what you think about the thumbnail, and definitely check out my friend's podcast. The link to their channel is in the description, and I'll see you for the next episode of Seasons very soon.